Hi, my name is Jim and welcome to preworkoutchallenge.com. This is my website where I review exercise supplements and do gym workouts and also home gym equipment. So today we're talking about CrossFit. CrossFit is still really cool. People are really into it. There's a lot of reasons why. So we're going to go over some key CrossFit workout routines. So stick around if you want to learn more about the best CrossFit exercises. If you like this, hit the like. Subscribe to get more videos like this, hit the bell to be alerted. When I do have more videos, I got a lot of good reviews. Once again, home gym equipment, supplements. So anyway, I've been in this business for years. I've done training, I've done CrossFit. I've been on both sides of this. Started out as a young kid. So hopefully, I've got enough knowledge to be able to set you guys in the right direction. So I'm going to go on to the review that I've written. So it is CrossFit workout routines with the best CrossFit exercises. So you guys may not know what a CrossFit exercise is, or you know what it is, but you don't exactly know the details. I'm going to briefly describe that, and then I'm going to get into the exercises. So one thing that's really cool about this is anybody can get started in CrossFit. They can get started with the easiest beginner stuff, and they can go all the way up into the pro CrossFit training. Anyway, you can also, what's cool about it is there's increments. So now you don't just go from beginner to intermediate. There's a lot of different ways as far as the timing and the weights and everything and the reps that you can have every level of fitness in between. So that's what I said kind of right here. And then the CrossFit workout routine, each round contains a few exercises that you do without resting between them. Take a short break and repeat the round again. And like I said, so you'll do the round of exercises. We'll say 3 exercises. You'll do it for say 45 seconds, and then you'll take a break for less than 45 seconds, and hopefully you'll be able to decrease your break time a little bit. Beginner CrossFit routines consist of fewer exercises, fewer rounds, or a shorter time frame for the routine. So you can also adjust the amount of weights too. So that's the way that that you can control it. Here I give an example, real easy. What is it? 3 exercise, 20 push-ups, 10 pull-ups, 30 sit-ups, and run 100 meters. That's one round. Then you go ahead and rest for about as long as that took you or less. And then you can do it again. You can do it 5 times in a row. That's just a really easy one. You don't need any equipment. You can just start and getting fit right now. I was going to mention another thing about that I think is very cool about CrossFit workouts is it builds muscle and burns fat at the same time. So I don't know what your goals are, but my goals in the gym are to get toned and build muscle. So that's why I try to keep things going at a regular pace, not sit around and talk at the gym. So that's why this is right down my alley. Here's a guy doing push-ups, AMRAP, as many rounds as possible, kind of what it sounds. You can do 10-minute, 15-minute, or 20-minute AMRAP. Of course, you want to build that up. Don't try to do it hard right away, or you're going to get discouraged and you're not going to want to continue. So here's an example that I wrote out on the spreadsheet for the exercise, and then how many reps or how far that you're going to go. So one round you would do all 5 of these, then rest and go do it again, and as many times as you can. It's probably not going to be that many at first. So that's a beginner routine for the AMRAP. EMOM type of workout. It's a CrossFit workout where you pick 2 exercises like burpees and toes to bar and perform them on a timer. Burpees, everybody probably knows what those are, but you drop to the ground, do a push up, and jump up into the air, and then go back down again. Very challenging. The toes to bars is where you grab the pull-up bar and you swing your toes all the way up to the bar. And this is good for your core. It's good for aerobic exercise. Make sure you start by warming up. So once again, a very simple CrossFit for Beginners workout routine, just 2 exercises. And I tell a little bit more about how to do those here. I already mentioned the burpees. They've got something called death by burpees. Anyway, it's just a more intense burpee workout. So, and that's very popular, not just in CrossFit. You'll see that in a lot of other exercise programs. Here's my link for the best CrossFit gym ideas for 2021, in case you're interested in building up your CrossFit home, your CrossFit home gym. So advanced CrossFit workout routines. One big one that you may have heard of, all the like big trainers and pro CrossFit guys, they do the Murph, CrossFit guys and women, they do the Murph. So this is works on the same thing as the beginners, but it's more advanced. So you would go through and you would do all 5 of these, and then you would rest, and then you would do it all over again. So obviously the rest times might be a little longer on this, but it says do as fast as possible with a little rest as possible. Perform the exercises in sequence. This is best performed with 1 or 2 partners to make you take turns resting when the other one is performing. So start out slow with this. You don't have to do it exactly. You can take a rest whenever you need to. So that is this is a flexible campaign right here. You can do this however you want. You can make these smaller. This is a pretty extreme example right here. So the 7, just like it sounds, there's 7 different exercises, 7 reps of each, and then you go down through here, and then and you rest, and then you go ahead and you do it again as many times as you can. Once again, this is an advanced program. These weights are just suggestions. The deadlifts, that may be too heavy for most people, but just you can make this harder or easier depending on the amount of weight that you're using. So that's another cool thing. You can adjust it, and then that's a way that you can tell how much better you're getting every week. So what is the workout of the day? So these are usually if you go to the gym and there's a CrossFit class, there's usually like a grease board where they change it every day. The workout of the day changes every day of the week, and they're organized a list of CrossFit exercises. They track your time, the number of rounds, amount of weight used, amount of repetitions. It all depends on the individual trainer. This can be done a lot of different ways. Sometimes you might just have the exercise and the time, and each exercise and the time, or it can be more complicated, but it's an easy way to keep track of your day. Your workout of the day. DT, an intermediate workout, WOD, workout of the day for size and strength. So this is more for strength building, and I mentioned that this both CrossFit builds muscle and it burns fat. This one is a little more on the muscle side, but at the same time, you're not taking a lot of rest. So it goes, you're going through it quickly. So you do keep your heart rate up. So that's why I like this. So 12 reps of deadlifts, hang power cleans, and push jerks. I'm not going to explain every one of those to you, but these you would control how much you can handle depending on the weight. So after you finish these 3, you would go ahead and rest after that sequence, and then you would do it again as many rounds as you need. So how are CrossFit workouts different? They're not much different than a regular gym. When I go for a regular workout by myself at the gym, I usually do some pretty fast reps. I jump from machine to machine. This is just a more organized thing where you're doing everything step by step instead of random, how a lot of people do it. You keep your heart rate up with this. So, and there's so many exercises that you can do. Anyway, I also, here I mentioned that you don't even need a gym. You can just do body weight exercises. I've got a really cool review in here of all my body weight exercises with my illustrations of me doing it. If you want to check that out on preworkoutchallenge.com. But they include sit-ups, push-ups, pull-ups, running, jumping, skipping rope, but there's a whole lot more. But if you want to develop more than just the body weight exercises for more strength and muscle, you can go on to, of course, CrossFit Home a CrossFit equipment for your home. You can, most of the exercise equipment you can use for CrossFit. Of course, you can buy things like the kettlebells, for example, are more specialized. However, I use kettlebells for my regular weightlifting workouts. So all these are kind of interchangeable. But I'm going to go into what I think is one of my favorite CrossFit equipment packages. You need to make sure when you're purchasing or looking for CrossFit equipment packages that they're special equipment suited for throwing and being durable enough to withstand impacts with any floor, and also maybe stuff that won't hurt the floor that bad. Here is the example of the Rogue CrossFit Alpha package. If you want to check the price, or excuse me, this is my Rogue CrossFit Alpha package review. So I break this down and tell you all what's about this if you want to check that out. So here's what they are. Here's the bumpers. Here's your kettlebells. I can't remember, I did this review a couple of weeks ago, but I believe you can select your kettlebell weights. There's two things that you can select. I think maybe this bar and the kettlebell weights. Anyway, there are a couple things you can do to alter it, and the CrossFit Alpha package is just one of the many packages. The bigger one is called the Warrior package, and it includes a rowing machine and a couple other things. Anyway, so I also go over a couple other starter kits. These are just bar and bumper sets. This one includes some kettlebells and wood rings. So these are just some smaller ones. Here's one of the biggest ones, though you can get the Warrior, and here's some, a little bit smaller. You can always, what you can do is you can get a smaller kit like this, and then as you feel like you need it to build your workouts, go ahead and get a couple kettlebells. Go ahead and get, your rope. Make sure you get a pull-up bar. So add things on as you need it. Just to wrap up, regardless of your fitness level and equipment, anybody can do CrossFit routine. Like I said in the beginning, there's a level all the way from beginner to advanced beginner to intermediate and up. So you can because of the timing and the amount of weights and the number of rounds, you can do anything that you want with this. Very flexible. So that's what I like. I guess that's it. So hit your like button if you like, subscribe if you'd like to become part of my channel. And also don't forget to check out preworkoutchallenge.com. And you can learn about all kinds of things. I've got the reviews, protein powders, pre-workout supplements, exercise equipments, and of course, workouts. So thank you for listening.